facing America and our national security. And I can tell you that the President-elect was very grateful that Governor Mitt Romney came in. They had a good meeting. It was a warm and a substantive exchange, and I know he's under active consideration to be the Secretary of State.
Trump will also meet with former Texas Governor Rick Perry today in New York. Joining us right now, former foreign policy advisor under George W. Bush, Paul Bonicelli, and former Michigan Congressman Pete Hoekstra. Good to see you both. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen. So let me ask you, what do you think about Romney's potential as Secretary of State and General Mattis' possibility for Defense Secretary?
Mattis is hard to beat. He is a consummate soldier. His words, his deeds have preceded him. He would be excellent in the job of Defense Secretary. I would say be excellent in the Department of State. But as far as Governor Romney, it would be a terribly interesting pick. On the one hand, you have a complete silencing of all the critics that have said Donald Trump doesn't know how to pick the right people. They couldn't say anything about Mitt Romney. On the other hand, you have to imagine how well they would be able to get along. Governor Romney would have to appreciate the fact that cabinet officers have to serve the president's wishes in each and every way. I'm sure they've talked about that if this is a possibility, but I think it is a win-win if they go that route.
Yeah, I mean, Congressman, it shows such incredible maturity, to actually come together and talk about this, to get things done, given the horrible relationship that these two have had on the campaign trail. I mean, and Romney has said some tough things to Trump, but I guess supporters will get over it if he's the guy.
Oh, I think so. I think they're getting over it already. But yeah, to have Mr. Trump invite Mr. Romney to accept and, go and spend a considerable amount of time with Mr. Trump and with Mr. Pence yesterday, I think is a very good sign, not only for the upcoming administration, but I think for America, that Mr. Trump and Mr. Romney are willing to put, bygones be bygones and look towards the future of the country. We face lots of challenges internationally, and this could be a very, very good pairing and send some confidence to the rest of the world and to America about the team that Mr. Trump is putting together.
Okay, Casey, you suggested that you're feeling the same way, and that's the sentiment coming out of Germany as well.
It definitely is. So we actually would be happy with Mitt Romney as Secretary of State. That's what I hear, that's what I sense. I wonder what you think about the relation between the already picked candidate or not candidate, the big guy for the National Security Council now, and to State Department. And these two come from different planets, actually.
What about that, Paul?
Yeah, I think Lieutenant General Flynn will be an excellent national security advisor. He is king of intel. He understands it. That's an important part of what the national security advisor does, particularly in that coordinating role, to look what are the most serious threats and what do we need to do about it. That's a coordination job, and I think he would be excellent at it.
Congressman, it's David McDowell. I'm curious what your reaction also to KT said. Anybody but Rudy Giuliani gets a message over in Germany. Personally, when I hear that, the fact that the United States is taking a backseat on the world stage, that would make me want to do it that much more.
Well, I think I almost had kind of the same reaction. Rudy Giuliani, come on, this is a very, very talented guy. And number one, this is about serving America in our interest. And I think Rudy Giuliani would be a very, very good pick for it. The nice thing is that Donald Trump and Mike Pence, they've got some excellent choices that they can make here. The other thing, going back to the previous question about Flynn and Romney, Mr. Trump is demonstrating an ability to have diversity among his cabinet. The same thing that we saw with Bannon and Reince Priebus. He does not have to have people who all view the world in the same way. He wants a diversity of opinion so that he can choose and he can learn and have, and move forward, getting different points of view. A question for either of you guys. I'm just checking out on the Barons. I was in New York on 9/11, America's mayor. I was the biggest fan at that time. However, the first word that comes to mind when I think Giuliani is not diplomats. Could that be a problem?
No.